Now, unless you've been living under a rock, recently Shakira released her diss track to her cheating boyfriend, and the internet has been going crazy over it. And in this song, she mentions 4 brands. She says, you left a Ferrari for a Twingo, and then she says, you left a Rolex to a Casio. And me being a marketing strategist and also a business coach, I want to share with you the power of emotion in marketing and how you can use trends like this to increase your sales in your business and make bank. But first, let me jump into my screen and show you the stats because I want you to show you in real numbers the power of a controversy like this can have in one's brand. Okay, so we are here on socialblade.com and we're here on the page of Casio. So let's go scroll down here. So the song was released on the 12th. So you can see how, every day they were getting 200 followers and so on. As soon as the song was released, they went up to 4,000, 10,000, 8,000, and 3,000. Now it hasn't been updated, but you can see how something like this just boosted. People just ran to Casio just to make sure that people knew they were Team Casio. If you look at the other side, at the Rolex Instagram, the same thing happened. So if you scroll down, they're having, a healthy number of followers every day. But then, here there was a surge on the 12th. 3,000, 6,000 followers, 7,000 followers, 4,000 followers. So the numbers still have to be updated, but the numbers keep going up. The cool thing as well that happened is that Casio, they were not silent. They were like, oh my God, this is happening. And it's kind of falling in our lap for free. Let me just ride this bandwagon. So Casio went on Twitter. I have no idea where they found this picture here of Shakira. And they were like, recuerda Shakira, antes de ser un triste Rolex, fuiste un magnífico Casio. Translated, that means, remember Shakira, before you being a sad Rolex, you were a magnificent Casio. That just shows like, hey, I know that you kind of dissed us on the low, but we're not taking that. And that's just basically to boil things up a little bit more. The cool thing here as well is that I want you to understand when it comes to marketing, people like to pick sides. People like to say, I'm this team or this team. And also, when you are a brand, the most important thing is for you to have a strong opinion about something. Because people, for you to create a following, it's easy to create a following, but a loyal following, you can only create that when they feel that their values and your values are really like this, right? So if you look at, for example, Andrew Tate, you can love him or hate him. But the thing is, he has strong opinions, and the people that love him hard. And the people that hate him hard, right? If you go look at Gary Vee, if you look at Tony Robbins, they have strong opinions. They're prolific. They have something that they stand for, and that's it. Now, you don't need to be as controversial as Andrew Tate, but you need to have some kind of strong opinion because people will side more with the people that they feel that follow their values. For example, and then I'll show you here in another video. So basically, because she also compared Ferrari and Twingo. Twingo is a model from Renault. Then one day, Piqué showed up in his office with also a Renault car. Let me show you the clip. Now, you best believe, because of that really match between the Casio and the Rolex and the Ferrari and the Twingo and all that, I know that there's people out there that they're so much of a fan of what Piqué stands for, they're gonna go out there and buy more Casios. And some people, maybe they're gonna buy Rolex or follow Rolex or do something. Even with Rolex, even if it's a very expensive brand, something's gonna happen. You already saw that they got followers already in their social media platforms. Now, when it comes to marketing and to make money, you really need to understand and really touch people's emotions, because I don't care if they have barely finished first grade or they are a doctor. Every single one of us, we make decisions or purchase decisions based on emotions, and then we justify with logic. For example, my mom, every now and again, she comes on home with like bags of clothing and everything. She goes, oh, it was on sale, right? So that's her logical part, trying to justify the emotions it just had when she went to the store and actually bought the dresses because she liked it, because it looked good. It was an emotional feel. She felt, it was an emotional-based decision. If you look at all the decisions that you make, even if you decide to buy a bigger house, oh, I want a bigger house because I want my kids to have more room to play, that's an emotional decision. Then we justify with logic. Oh yeah, and if we buy the house, yes, we'll appreciate with the time. Now, the people that really understood this and really put into practice is those stores that have like the tipping jars, and they have 2 jars. So for example, they had one that was very innocent, that was basically like pulp or no pulp. So basically orange juice with pulp, or orange juice with no pulp. And people would vote with their money because they wanted to make sure that they had the stand. No, I believe in this one. I believe in pulp. I believe in no pulp in my juice. Or the other one was like Biggie or Tupac. And people were like, no, I'm a Biggie fan. Here's $20. Or I'm a Tupac fan. Here's $50. And people would put money in the jar just to make sure that they had voted, and because they are very sided with one side. Or the other one that was more with the trends, that was Game of Thrones or Stranger Things. And they made something that is trending, worldwide, so people could pay and also, vote with their money and their emotions. So basically for your business, what does this mean? Make sure that whenever you see a trend go around, jump on it. See how you can make that trend fit into your business. For example, I created this YouTube video because it's a trend and people watching the Shakira thing unravel, and they're gonna click on every single video that talks about Shakira because they're team Shakira or their team also Piki, and they're gonna watch the video. And perhaps you're here watching this video, you never heard of me, you just watch this video because you're team Shakira and you want to know what I have to say. And now maybe, and just maybe, I just earned a subscriber. So if you want to learn more about, how to increase sales or how to increase your marketing plan and how to make sure that your business is making money, if you have a business or if you want to start one, click below. I have a training that shows you exactly how to get 3 to 5 new coaching clients per month. Or if you're not there yet, click here to watch the 5 top online businesses that I recommend that you can start this year effortlessly without having to put any investment up front. See you there.